You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rodrance for Black and White Sports 2. Well, we got breaking news in here. And David Tepper just finally decided he's had enough. The second most wealthiest owner in the league. He was first until the Waltons bought out the Broncos. He pulled the trigger. He's seen enough. I'm a 49ers fan, so I watched that game yesterday, and wow, the Panthers look terrible. They truly do. I truly thought the Baker Mayfield thing might have some promise. It's been a dumpster fire. An absolute dumpster fire. Let's get to this. Panthers part ways with head coach Matt Rhule. This is Panthers.com. The Panthers on Monday parted ways with head coach Matt Rhule after the team fell to 1-4 with a home loss to San Francisco. He leaves with an 11-27 record. The 47-year-old Rhule has generally turned his college teams at Temple and Baylor around in his third season, but that bounce hasn't happened here so far. He was replaced on an interim basis by defensive pass game coordinator and secondaries coach Steve Wilks. The 53-year-old spent 1 year as the head coach of the Arizona Cardinals. That was a disaster. And 6 years on the Panthers staff from 2012 to 2017. And in case you're wondering about Matt Rhule, he went 47-43 in college. Look, he had 2 10-win seasons with Temple, which is pretty remarkable, actually. Lost both of them bowl games. And he went 11-3 as Baylor's coach, 7-6 prior. I got to be real here. I don't know what the infatuation was with him to begin with. The New York Giants and the Panthers were in a bidding war for this dude. Prior to him getting hired, sometimes some of these college guys, you just become infatuated. Now, Florio did put out an article about Tepper not waiting to make the move. Plenty of successful business people can't figure out how to run a successful football team. Some business principles, however, translate very well to football. Case in point, when you know that you're going to move on from a key employee, there's no reason to delay the inevitable. That's a fact. That's what Panthers' David Tepper has done. He decided that Coach Matt Rhule would eventually be fired, so Tepper did it now. Beyond the obvious fact that there's no reason to wait, the move puts Rhule immediately in play for one of the various head coaching jobs available at the college level. He will get hired in college at record speed. He absolutely will. With the Panthers getting a dollar-for-dollar credit against Rhule's buyout on what he makes elsewhere, it's in Tepper's financial interest to put Rhule in position to land Rush for his services. There likely will be one. He's excellent at the college level. At the NFL level, not so much. And like I said, it was a dumpster fire yesterday. I mean, Baker went 20 for 36 for 215 and an INT. Yikes. His completion percentage is not good. Surprisingly, the XFL product, who was probably going to be the XFL MVP for the Houston Roughnecks, P.J. Walker came in and went 5 for 6. Yikes. I mean, that's pretty bad against that Niners. That's pretty good against that Niners defense, but what I'm saying is that's a pretty bad look for Baker Mayfield to have the guy that backs you up come in and immediately go 5 for 6 throwing the ball. I mean, yikes. I mean, Baker made so many mistakes yesterday. Look, Steve Wilks obviously is not the long-term answer. He was terrible in Arizona. Right off the bat, I can tell you probably Nebraska would be a place that I would keep an eye on for Rhule. But coaching matters. It absolutely matters. If you don't believe me, just look at what the Giants are doing now that they got Brian Daboll in there. That looks like a real football team right now. Now, I don't know how they're going to end up, what they're going to end up, but they're, 4-1 now? 3-1 or 4-1, and they beat the Packers yesterday. I mean, coaching absolutely matters, especially in the NFL. And this was not working out and has not worked out. And it makes you wonder why in the world these NFL teams, these NFL owners, become so infatuated with some of these college coaches. Shao Kahn and Urban Meyer. I get it. I mean, Urban he's all-time great in college. In fact, I think he should end up with the Sooners at some point, but you get my point. It's just not, it's always kind of like Kirk Ferentz. There's an infatuation. The NFL has been trying to hire Kirk Ferentz away from college for years. Now, I know he's got some NFL ties, but I would sit back to myself and I'd be like, look, I've never seen anything spectacular out of him. Defense is good. Running game's always good. But the offense is always stuck in quicksand up there. I don't know. I mean, this was a supercharger offense in college. That's where it should have stayed. Tell me what you think, Black and White Sports 2 supporters. Peace them out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.